Hi there YouTube. Right, I'm just going to point out some actual facts here because, you know, there's a lot of things going on where people are watching the BBC, they're believing in what the mainstream media is saying, and it's not quite adding up what's going on, and people need to have a look at this video because I'm going to expose right now what the BBC are saying and what they're not saying, but it's totally contradicting, right, what they're reporting on, right, because, well, they're reporting what's going on in France, that they've changed the law that you can't record the police, right, and that's what they've been reporting all day yesterday. But in London, for the past few weeks, and including yesterday, while they're reporting this about France and saying how bad it is, in London, news reporters and people with press passes and press certificates are being arrested and being shunned away, being scared away by the police. And I'm going to show you these videos, and this is happening in Britain, and yet the BBC are reporting in France that it's so bad that this law's getting changed. And in the UK, the police force are doing exactly what the BBC are condemning, and yet they haven't got nobody there filming what's been going on in London the same day they're reporting this. It's absolutely disgusting. And this is just going to prove to the general public that are watching my channel, and I hope you all share this with everybody you know, because this absolutely proves that the BBC are completely biased, right? And they're making out that the goody-goodies, and they are ignoring what's going on in our very own country. Yeah? Please, you've got to watch this and just get it, man. Just get what's going on. Okay, right, so I'm going to play this.
Clashes have broken out in Paris as tens of thousands of people march through the city in protest against a new law which restricts the right to publish images of the police. The demonstrations, which took place across the country, follow widespread outrage at a video appearing to show a black music producer, Michel Zecler, being attacked by 3 white police officers in his studio in Paris. Our Paris correspondent Lucy Williamson reports.
Police are always a target at protests like this. Today, they were the reason for them. The edges of a peaceful march through Paris, frayed by clashes between hardline groups and the police. Water cannon and tear gas following the path of the unrest.
Tear gas. Imagine all the people in the flats.
The building set on fire, one belonging to the Bank of France, an anarchist sign scrawled on the wall outside.
Tensions have risen quickly here thanks to a small group of agitators. Most of this march has been peaceful, but this new law banning the malicious dissemination of police identities has touched a raw nerve in France.
They've created a bill that would forbid us from filming, while we are filming unbelievable things. So here I am, in the street for my freedom, as you can see written on my mask.
Obviously the ban on recording audio and video of the police, not to be able to film what happens, that's obviously an attack on press freedom, simply put.
A video of music producer Michel Zecler being beaten in his studio by police has sparked a furious reaction in France. Recorded by a security camera and published on social media this week, many are asking whether it would ever have come to light under the new law. 4 police officers are now being investigated. Last night on social media, President Macron said the attack on Michel Zecler was unacceptable. These images make us ashamed, he said. Mobile phone cameras trained on police lines today reflected the placards calling on people to film them as part of the protest. The last time so many people gathered for a protest here, it was to defend the right to publish blasphemous cartoons. After months of lockdown and curfew because of coronavirus, France has shown this year it will tolerate restrictions on many things, just not on freedom of speech. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Paris.
So how crazy is that, right? So that's some reporting in Paris. Just pause that. Right, so that's what was going on in Paris. Yeah, so we've seen that. Now let's go to what was going on in Britain, which they have not recovered whatsoever. Right, this is the police outside King's Cross Station, waiting for any trains to come in bound for London to stop any protesters who are not there for business or can prove they're there for anything else. If they're for the protest, they're getting turned away and sent back home on the next train. Right, so they're even stopping people with freedom of speech. Right, I've also witnessed, I'm going to show you videos of actual press people getting shoved away, told to leave, telling them the press card isn't the right one when it is. I've been watching a few of one guy's videos, and yeah, he showed his press release and all that, who he's registered to and stuff. It's totally legit. And the police are saying, well, if you're not on our register like the BBC, then you can't report on it, go away. It's absolutely disgusting what's going on. I'm just going to just slip through this video just to quickly show you what's been happening in Britain. On the same day, the BBC reported on what's going on in France and how disgusting it is in France. I'm also going to show you videos of old people, like people at like 78 years old getting arrested and just cartwheeled into the van. Unreal. This is them outside King's Cross. So there they are, British police, harassing people. So there you go, they're basically questioning people coming out of King's Cross, what they're doing, where they're going, and they're putting them on at Asbo not to come back to London again and things like that. I've had this happen to me myself at the Bilderberg meetings, when you're heading towards and they just pick you up and start questioning you and just get into your head, and then Asbo you till you go away for the rest of the day. So you cannot protest, you cannot practice your right for freedom of speech. I'm just going to keep jotting through this because it's quite long. It's a couple of hours long, this video. 4 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm just going to jot through it. So here they are harassing more people. They're like hunting, they're like dogs. Just looking for vulnerable people so they can harass them. So it's all softly at first, and as the day wears on,
and I've got someone to meet, and I'm on my bicycle and I'm meeting someone there, so I'm not asking no more questions, officer. Thank you very much, officer. Well, at the end of the day, I don't have to answer to you. I ask you what station are you from, and what is your badge number? What is it? My badge? Yes. 133. And what station are you from? Right, well there you go. So now you know what you know, and now I need to know what I know, so now you can leave me alone, sir. Thank you very much. That's it, innit? Conversation's done. You've got nothing more to say to me. I've answered all your questions. Now can you move on to someone else now, please? Because now you're intimidating me. You're intimidated by the fact that you're still standing there asking me questions. So can now you move on, please, officer? Can you please move on, officers?
The masks don't work. This has been a Danish study and they're suppressing the facts. The masks do not work.
But anyway,
you're all stood there wearing tablets in your face.
So can you please leave me, or you start move in? Don't come to me, because you're intimidating me. I just told you why I'm here. I'm waiting for someone to come, and I'm allowed to meet at a public place where transportation is availability to them. Doesn't matter what time they're coming. It could take an hour. The train might be delayed. Who knows? Don't ask me no more questions. You're intimidating me. I just told you why I'm here. Look, I'm a metre away from you. I'm not with no one. I can speak to these people if I want to.
I'd rather listen to him than you, so. Well, they're not changed. They're changing today, I don't know.
show us your hand.
2 metres.
Where's your leaflet? Show
Wash my hands.
us it properly. Show us it properly. Show us it properly. Well, you showing me it properly. Show me it properly. I'm not hearing what you're saying because you're trying to show me. You cannot prove it in writing, so that means I do not have to believe anything that you're saying because you can just be making up anything that you want, which is going to support the pressure that you're putting me under, but still intimidating me. I've asked you to leave me, I've asked you all your questions, and you're still standing there intimidating me.
I've got a
More
question for you.
Can you please
Do
leave
you
me
think
alone?
throwing old ladies into the back of a police van spreading eagle is a way to behave? Because that's you lot. That's not us, that's you lot. You know 70 she was.
Look, now I'm 2 metres away from you, yeah? Now you're still intimidating me. So can you answer your questions on the cross then? Because now I feel intimidated with the fact that you're still standing there, hovering over me. That's it. There's no warning because I told you why I'm here. So you cannot tell me anything else, officer. No, you told us the rules in your wording. You haven't shown me nothing in written writing. Nothing in written writing. Show me it in writing and I might believe you. Can't tell me one thing. Everything else you said is all feasible. Yeah? Broken. Tell me the law that I have broken by being here today. Tell me what law I have broken. You cannot tell me any law that I've broken.
Sir, listen to me.
You all just invaded my space. You are breaching your own stupid regulations. What is the point of this? Peaceful protest. There is no reason behind this at all. The most stupidest thing human beings have done in history has been done today. Can you just be a bit more gentle, please? Well, if you don't stop setting your arms up, sir, we will be able to. Feel good. Bring it on. Yeah. Freedom! 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 Freedom!
So that's your first arrest. There you go. Here we go. They're just going for more people.
To inform the public about some...
So you're here for an educational assembly, is that correct?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I mean, the fact that you're here at the same time as a protest about this very matter suggests to me quite heavily that that's not in fact why you're here. You are here for some form of protest.
Well, I'm here, obviously, to inform people. Otherwise I wouldn't have a placard.
Right. Okay. Well, like I said, I believe you're here for some massive protest, sir. And therefore, under the coronavirus health protection regulations, you're in a protest of 2 or more people.
You cannot be serious. You're spending your own overtime to
I'm not an overtime,
harass
no.
this bloke to do this.
At the moment, we're informing him of the legislation.
I've just come here, and I'm not in a company with anyone else.
We're not East Berlin or Nazi Germany. Let people say whatever they want to say.
Sorry?
It's here to inform you at the moment of the regulations, okay? And let
Yeah.
you know why we're here. That's why we're talking
Yeah.
to you, okay?
Oh,
Just to make
yeah.
people aware.
None of this on the BBC, eh?
Regulations, I don't.
I don't know anyone here.
We'll be back. We'll be back.
As the day wears on, it gets worse and worse.
With regards to the spreading of the coronavirus. That puts everyone else at risk with regards to potential spreading of the coronavirus. It does indeed, sir, yes.
Look at them. Surrounding old man. Do you know how pressured he must feel? For an old age pensioner. Look at this.
you relying on what you've been told? You just remember at Nuremberg, obeying orders was not
A defence, yes, we know. Regardless, we're not here to discuss whether or not you agree with the legislation that has been passed by Parliament. We're not here to discuss whether or not you agree with the legislation. The fact is that legislation is in place and applies. Okay? And you are part of the demonstration. Now, what may well happen, or what is probably going to happen any moment now, is one of these fine officers in their yellow will ask for your details. Yeah. Well, the choice is you have those. Yeah. You can go home. Yeah. You can leave this area. Should you fail to do that, then you'll make one of your details taken so you can issue them a fine.
He's just said these lovely officers are basically going to asthma him and send him away. They're going to shut him down. They're going to shut the old man down and send him away. He should just walk away. Disgusting.
What they're saying to you? They're saying you can't have the placard. What they're saying to you?
There's a good way to go, fella. As soon as he gets around and start walking away from them. See, the police know there's a camera around, so they won't do it, but later on they get worse. They're like going around like packs of dogs on the hunt for vulnerable people who will just suck it all up and do as they're told at the moment.
More than 2 people, okay? I'm preventing you from joining that group as such, okay? So therefore I'm asking you to leave this area. If you don't leave this area, then you'll be in the fight. That is £200, okay? Pay within 14 days. Okay? So can you leave the area, please?
So when police are trying to tell you that in future, people, just totally ignore and walk away before they even start talking to you. You see, it's called a verbal contract. Once you sit and listen to these people, then you are entering a verbal contract because they've said it. But if you interrupt them and walk away before they have a chance to speak, or just keep speaking so they can't get their words out, then you're not entering their verbal contract because you don't recognise what they're saying under what they say in his rules and regulations and laws and statutes and acts and things. You know, you need to be just totally ignoring them and walking away. Just remember never, always to say that you don't understand. When they say, do you understand? They keep repeating, do you understand? You've got to keep saying, no, I don't understand. I don't understand or recognise anything you're saying. So let's move on a bit more. Catching up to the protest now. So this now is where the police will start getting heavier. And then it gets barbaric. And the BBC, there was nothing about it but a couple of clips. 2-second clips. Now what it is, at this point here, you see the police are trying to get ahead of the group, and they're trying to form a solid line. But before enough police get there, luckily enough, the crowd know that they're about to form a solid line and go through the line before they can. Because what they're attempting to do at the moment is block everybody in now, nail everybody in. And people have just got to keep moving, keep the march organic and stick together. I wonder how the BBC missed this. They must have all been in France, eh? This needs to be happening all over the country, this. Not just in London now. Everywhere needs to do this. There's been no reporting on it at all. Not in the mainstream media, eh? People are getting angry in Britain, yeah? People are getting pissed off with this carry on now. And the BBC ain't showing it. So how many thousands of people do you think are there? Hey. Police tried their hardest to stop this. So what they're doing there is the police have managed to split the group up into like 5 different groups or something now. Look how many police are laid on one guy. That's the police intimidating the crowd. Look at them grabbing that woman. Look how they're bending his legs. You know, that's torture techniques, that is. When you bend your legs like that, that's for like armed terrorists. Armed terrorist techniques that police is using on that civilian. Armed terrorists. That's what they're treating him as. And yet the police are asking him to stay back and calm down. While his colleague abuses a member of the public. That's not police brutality. Fucking hell. Wake up, people, man. The BBC didn't put a thing about this on yesterday, today. That's the police trying to get the crowd going, mate. This must throw it a bit. See, the crowd have been split now. I don't know which way we need to go. That copper just said, go, go, go. Clash with them. Didn't tell you on the BBC that thousands of police got bent over like that. That's a bit torturous as well, isn't it, eh?
Get back! Go away, guys, please.
So we're witnessing right now people getting arrested in Britain with no proof of what they're doing or anything. They're just grabbing them and taking them away. Right, this video, like I say, is about 4 hours long, so I'm going to skip it through some more, but there's absolutely loads of that. This is in Hyde Park, this is where people are trying to get to.
Not that way, because it's blocked. You're not going that way because it's coming. Don't touch me. Yeah. Freedom of the press is attacked at the moment. What for? What is that proof that you're a man and I'm not? Keep taking the drugs, buddy. That's the thing, because that's
You wouldn't have that on the BBC, would you? Boris Johnson is a traitor. He's a traitor. So all this time, all day yesterday, while this was happening in Britain, the BBC reporting what was happening in France about how bad it was, and reporting the police about misconduct and recording it. And the same day, brutality was being committed by our own police force in Britain. People from the Second World War who fought there will be turning in their graves. My auntie, who was an auntie in the Second World War, she's not in her grave yet, and she's absolutely disgusted what she's seeing going on. She's 85 years old now.
Regulation 9. For what reason? What reason? What the reason? I do not consent. I'm not under you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what, walking in the park? That's walking through the park. Necessity walking in the park. Necessity.
Can't believe people in Britain are outraged about this. I thought we had freedom of choice.
I'm not doing anything. Freedom of speech. I will continue to speak. Our forefathers died for freedom of speech. Our forefathers died for freedom of speech. Our forefathers died for freedom of speech. I'm not doing anything. Look what they're doing to me. Why you had to? Oh, my chest. Oh, God. Oh, why you? Oh,